All right, she's a local to the Chapel Street Precinct and she's one half of Matcha Maiden, but you might know her a little bit better as Spoonful of Sarah. I'm so excited to be chatting to you. Your product is so interesting. What is matcha? And is it matcha or matcha?
In Japanese, it's matcha, but it's kind of like saying Paris, you know. You can say matcha, you can say matcha, you can say whatever you like.
Well, Australians do tend to ruin beautiful overseas words, like a paella is a paella, you know,
Similar
like that
thing.
sort of stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so matcha, what is it?
It sounds like a buzzword because it's been so much in the press in the last sort of year or so, but it's actually really simple. It's just plain green tea leaves ground into powder. So instead of throwing out the leaves in a tea bag like you normally would, you drink the whole leaf. You dissolve the leaf into water and you get 137 times the antioxidants of normal green tea.
That's really impressive. So what are all the different ways that you can have it? Because I went to a cafe recently and I had it kind of like you'd have a chai latte and like a matcha latte. That's one way. How else can you have it?
Yeah, so traditionally it's a tea, but because it's a powder, there's no reason why you should just have it as a tea. I love smoothies. Green smoothies are my favourite, so you can chuck it in a smoothie. Yep. You can make it into a latte if you don't drink coffee. You can do anything. You can have bliss balls, desserts, we've seen donuts, we've seen ice cream, we've seen face masks. You can use it in any way that you like.
I'm so impressed with you girls. You've done such an amazing job doing this business together. And I know that am I right in saying you're opening a cafe soon?
We are, next week.
Oh, it's really soon.
Yes.
So by now it's probably open. Yeah.
Yes, by the time it will be open, so hopefully, fingers crossed everything goes well. It's Australia's first specialty matcha cafe, but it will also showcase a whole range of breakfast dishes. There'll be smoothie bowls, longevity bowls, all kinds of things.
And it's called?
Matcha Milk Bar.
Matcha Milk Bar.
But it will be all plant-based, based on the blue zones of the world where people live the longest. We've developed the first vegan eggs, which have the same nutritional profile as normal eggs.
Fantastic.
But they're completely made of plant-based materials.
That's weird but cool.
Weird but cool, yes,
yes.
yes. I can't wait for you to try them. They're amazing.
Now, completely off topic, before we were having a chat about being a little bit awkward sometimes on camera and on video, and you've got a trick.
I do have a trick.
Can you please teach everyone
But then
your
everyone
trick?
will know my trick.
I'm sorry, I know, but it's a good trick and I think you should share it.
It's a great trick.
Please share it, because it's going to change my world, because I feel really awkward in photos too.
Oh,
so
see,
please take it away.
You're amazing on camera, I'm awkward in photos, and my way of strategizing that and getting over it was my shoulder is so funny. So if you look at my Instagram, all my photos are laughing at my shoulder.
So, okay, I'm going to try.
Oh, nailed it! Amazing. Perfect.
And it's now going to be titled The Awkward Turtle Smiling or Laughing at her
funny shoulder. You can also laugh at your salads.
Oh, yep.
Your smoothie. It works for everything.
Everything's so far away though, you have to do that.
Yeah, it's because you get that distance. Lengthens your neck, helps your posture. It's just a win-win situation.
Now, Sarah, I know that you're also a local, and so the reason we're chatting to you today is Art Town is going to be around this month. We're excited for it. Lots of different artists doing live artwork, I guess, in a whole bunch of different public spaces through the Chapel Street Precinct. What are you looking forward to getting involved in?
I'm actually really, really excited about the guided art walks that they're going to be doing around the place. So you can jump online and find out all the details about it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and that'll be amazing. I'm sure it's with different artists and you get to go check out stuff. We're right now in Artists Lane, which I didn't even know existed, off Union Street really, and just near where Nika is, the circus school, and it's really cool. Come and check out this lane as well, and I'm sure no doubt it's on the guided walk. Now let's do a fast five with you, Sarah, and find out what's on your list. Where's your favourite cafe in Melbourne?
That is, Spoonful of Sarah is kind of a food blog, so that's the meanest question that you could possibly ask me.
Sorry, which of your children do you love the most?
Most of them are actually around the precinct. There's Mr. Soldier On, St Edmunds, Palette, all the way up to SOS Cafe. Almost all of those stock matcha, but I'm actually not being biased. There's just so much on offer in this area.
So we've got a whole list to get through now when we come for Art Town as well. Where do you get the best smoothie in Melbourne? Just as hard a question, I know.
Oh gosh. Also in the Chapel Precinct is Green Cup and Nutrition Bar. Both of them do amazing matcha smoothies.
Green Cup is quite new, isn't it?
Yes, they've also opened up another one in Armidale, and then Nutrition Bar obviously has here in the precinct, and then Richmond, and then they've also got St Kilda Road. So
cool, good tips with those ones. Make sure, of course, you get your matcha powder in there too.
Yeah.
And where is your secret place in Melbourne? Where do you take people to when they come to town?
Oh, it's not really as much of a secret anymore, but there's a Japanese restaurant in the city called Yu-U.
Oh.
It's in a graffitied lane, just like Artist Lane. You would not know it's there, and it's almost behind a dumpster. There's graffiti all over the door.
Beautiful. Is it off limits?
It's
Lane?
Yes.
Yes.
It's in a basement. No one used to know about
Yeah.
it. It's still word of mouth only. There's no website. There's like hardly a phone number anywhere.
Brilliant.
It's my favourite. There's
So
like
yeah,
about
we will
20
tell
seats.
people it's off Flinders Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely is. I know that one. It's a goodie. And where would we find Sarah on a Sunday?
Sarah would either be in bed. That's my one day where I sort of take time to catch up on everything.
Yep.
I try and not schedule any meetings and just smash through our computer work. Otherwise, I'm here. I'm either doing yoga in the area or eating brunch in the area.
Yep.
I don't eat breakfast at home because there's just so much around here.
Too good to eat out, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm floating around the area.
And I thought you just said I'm flirting around the area, which would lead
Either or.
perfectly. Well, it
Either
leads
or.
perfectly to the next question. Where do you either take a babe out for a date or get taken out on a date?
Oh, that's a hard one. See, my boyfriend and I, we have a dog, we have a golden retriever, so our biggest date thing is just going for a walk because we find it
beautiful.
really hard to work exercise into our program. But,
And there are lots of parks in the precinct as well.
So many parks.
Awesome.
Otherwise, yeah, amazing restaurants around here. Fonda, Hawker Hall just opened up.
Yep.
All of those are kind of the perfect combination between casual and formal.
Yep.
It's like you're making an effort to go on a date, but you're also not being too fancy schmancy.
Oh, okay, I'm totally down with that.
Yeah, it's like that middle
Absolutely.
ground.
Oh, great. Well, make sure you check out her on Instagram.
Yes.
Spoonful of Sarah, and she'll obviously be down here as well for Art Town. Thanks, so great chatting to
Yeah,
you.
I'll see you
Shall
guys
we
there.
end on a